Okay, so I'm just gonna go through like a little, in quotes, bug that's in both Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator. Now, I'm not too sure if it's a bug or not, but it's something that I would like it to be checked out, because one of the things that I find realistic in this game is the way that AI overtakes you. It's happening in quite a lot of cities, especially the older ones. And they seem to have changed the logic on how it overtakes us, the player. The way it overtakes other AI, so let's say there's a truck up ahead there, the way an AI car would overtake that is still the same. It'd get behind it and then just go around. But for us now, for the actual players, me or you who's playing it, the AI would come behind you and it'll try to overtake you once. This is what it seems like. It'll try to overtake you once, and if it can pass you that once, it'll go for it. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to pull over it because there's a truck. It's not going to work well with a truck, because even though sometimes the AI trucks do overtake, it's very, very rare. Sometimes, like in places such as Norway, if you're going extremely slow, then I would like it to overtake a bit more. But it's not. I'm not too fussed. I would like the trucks in ETS to overtake a lot more. They actually do in America. Or even if you responded to like or signalling right like this, going down. There's another truck here. Hopefully, if I go slow enough, it'll just go around. But I doubt it. See, I want a car. I don't want to demonstrate this with a truck because it's not going to work well with a truck. See, what would happen now? A car would try to overtake now, but because a coach would come, it would bail out and then it won't try again. Sometimes it will, but it's very, very, very rare now. Let me just just come up here and try to find somewhere to pull over. I'm going to use one of those AI cars as an example. Here we go. I know I've got a few mods on this profile, by the way, but as I said, you can replicate it on ATS and on one of the profiles. So no, don't you go. Go on, Mustang. I'm going to use you though, Mr. Whatever you are. Okay, so let's just look ahead. So we've got a full Mustang there. It's got behind the truck. It's broke for the truck, and any second now. Now you see, if you look in my mirror, that out. Oh no, it's bailed out now. So you see, it's bailed out now. That car. There's a Volkswagen Transporter coming the other way. So now I'm going to cruise control at 30 miles an hour. Now, as you sit looking in the mirror, that Audi will not go for it again. I know there's cars coming the other way, but there's a nice straight in. So you can see that Ford Mustang up there overtook fine. And this Audi now will not overtake me again. No matter how slow, no matter how clear it is, you can see it's perfectly clear. It should have gone for me here, but it hasn't, because it's already bailed out once. That's the bug. That's the best example. That's pretty much a perfect example of what's going on. So you saw the car, it tried to overtake, it had to bail out because of the transporter coming the other way, the Volkswagen Transporter. And now it's sitting behind me, and it will not attempt to overtake again. I did try to put this on the forums the other day, and I tried to explain it as well as I can, but I just couldn't get through, and they just went, well, you need to follow the bug report. Well, there's not really much more information I can give. This is the problem. So I thought, well, it's better off if I explain it in the video. I think like, if it was me, I would have a bit more of a better bug reporting solution, like, I don't know, like sending, like, doing a form on Google Docs, and like maybe have a list of problems that are well known, and they say if you have any of these problems related to such a thing, don't report it. If some of your problems aren't related to this, and yeah, report it. As you can see, the car behind me is still not overtaking me. It could have clearly passed me by now. Maybe not with the car coming your way, but it would have at least attempted. That's what I'm getting at here. I mean, I've got a bit more of this road left with looks of things. But it does that. Sometimes it will attempt to overtake again, but it's not for many miles down, or if that. And it's very rare to do now. It never used to be a problem. Like the version I'm on, let me show you the version I'm on. I am on version, here we go, there it is, 1.35.0.90, and it's been like this for the past 2 builds of 1.35. When the beta originally came out as an experimental, this wasn't a problem, it was completely fine. So there's obviously, they've done something to the AI to try and improve it, but they've just made it a bit less realistic. So I would sort of like it to go back to how it was before. That's what I would like. Maybe even made him overtake like certain cars, like, you know, let's say like the BMW 5 Series that they've got in the game, or the SAT CC. Have them overtake a bit quicker because obviously faster cars, and then like the other cars like a I don't know, like the Kia C''D, which is like, you know, the Kia Ceed, or the C''D as Jeremy Clarkson calls it. Have them overtake a little bit slower, you know, just a bit of variety. And also another thing I would like, but I'm not, like, I know it might not be completely possible to add this in the game at the moment without having to do a full rewrite of the AI, but in the very original builds of Euro Truck, the AI actually overtook multiple vehicles in a row. So let's look behind. So as you can see, there's a red car that Audi that tried to overtake me. There's a Passat police car. Now, in the original games, that Passat could actually overtake both the Audi and me in one go. And when they did the big rewrite many years ago now, in fact, let's just have a look at the map down here. I'm going to continue down here because that looks a bit more fun. So I'm going to see if I can get a more of a demonstration. So just slow down a bit here because I don't want to get too close to that thing, because I know AI won't overtake. Definitely won't overtake if I dare too close. So I'm just going to slow down a bit. So I'm doing about 30 miles an hour now, 50 kilometers an hour. I am in miles an hour because I am British and we use miles per hour, and it's the most logical thing for me. Resume cruise control to 35. So I'm driving along, and you can see that Audi is still not attempting to overtake me again. Before it would easily sail past me, but it does not look like it's attempting to at all now. It could easily go for it here. Maybe not with that car there, but still. Oh no, there we go. It's actually going for it now. That should have happened a lot sooner. If he tried to overtake me before, he should have done that a lot sooner. Now you can see there's a SAT police car behind me now. And as you can see, the Audi's up to that truck there. It's not going to overtake, obviously, because it's illegal. But also, that was another thing in previous games. Not in previous games, in previous, like the very old versions, if a car started to overtake you and then you got to a bit like this, it would still carry on passing you rather than slam on. Now, I know they tried to improve the AI, but I actually think them carrying on through that area is a bit more realistic. It's what people do IRL because, well, it's just sometimes it's the best thing to do. Well, in very rare occasions. It might not be what the best thing to do, but it's what people do. I've never personally done it. Slow down for this bend. So basically, summary of the bug, well, in air quotes bug, you can't see me doing air quotes, but I am doing air quotes. The AI tries to overtake you. If it bails out, it won't attempt again, and if it does, it's not for quite a long time, and it should do it a lot sooner.